Have you ever wondered what happens when you back up your phone to the cloud? All the music and videos stored on your phone take up a lot of space. When you back them up to the cloud, they must be stored somewhere, but where? Eventually all your content will end up at a data center. These are pretty much giant rooms filled with rows of storage units. What is a data storage unit, you may ask? Think of it as a giant USB that instead of being plugged in can be connected over the air. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at the process of unpackaging and unloading one of these units. As you can see, the unit comes in a variety of protective packaging and wrapping. These many layers make sure the unit is able to arrive in one piece. The unit is secured to the pallet on all four corners by 3 bolts. As you can see, it is not a standard pallet because it is supported on the corners by 4 metal brackets. The ramps are attached to the side of the unit. They are to be unbolted and attached to the pilot holes drilled in the front of the pallet. The unit comes with 4 screws for this purpose. 208-volt power is being supplied in the rear of the unit. There are 2 cords available for power supply. The unit was tested earlier here with this equipment to make sure it is running as intended. These cables are to be disconnected when the unit is ready to descend the ramp. The next step is the removal of the 12 bolts that fasten the unit to the pallet. Once the bolts are removed, the corner brackets shouldn't be discarded but placed to the side. The next step is aligning the ramps with the pilot holes drilled in the pallet. Once these are lined up, the screws provided will now be used to fasten them into place. The unit stands on 4 wheels. The 2 wheels nearest the ramp are built to face forward only, while the back 2 wheels are made to pivot. Cardboard has been placed below the ramp on the floor and on top of the pallet to prevent scratching and to ease the transition. Now the unit is ready to descend the ramp. This is the most difficult part, and you can watch as a couple of on-site engineers carry out this task.
We're going to make sure that the wheels go onto the ramps very slowly. Okay? There's danger of collision, and that's for these things. So what we need to make sure is these things just barely clear the ramp width. All right? Okay. So as we do this, slow is important. Okay? We're going to have a couple guys that are, if you will, belaying or holding this back. Sure. And then a couple pushing forward. And then we're going to have a supervisor watching the wheels to make sure that they don't turn. Okay? So, supervisor, why don't you be the supervisor? Okay? Okay, so the supervisor sits in the back, comes in the back, and watches the wheels and makes sure they just keep going straight. If you see them turning, say something. Okay? The idea is we'll just slowly bring it down, straight. If anybody has any feedback or they see something, just say something right there. Okay?
Should we have one guy on each side and then one guy in the center?
Well,
because it'll take quite a bit of momentum to push it too from the back.
You need people in the back.
Yeah.
But we need 2 guys. The strongest guys should be here. Okay. One on each side. Then we can get some of the not as strong in the back.
Okay. There's going to be some momentum coming down, so I'm wondering if we should have a 3rd person in the middle.
Oh, you mean do some resistance?
Yeah, one here, one on this side, and then one
That's fine.
Up higher. Yeah, here.
That's fine.
Okay.
Again, you know, safety is everything. So if there's any kind of sign that this thing's going to move off, you have to say something right away. Okay. All right. We can do that. I think we might need another horsepower. Yeah. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough. Now, check the wheels and see if they're straight. A little crooked.
I think it looks straight now.
Yeah, because it's very good.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, that looks pretty good. Okay. So,
when we get there, go on, I'll go and then try and get there.
just give us a little push. Good. Good. Okay, now see where I'm Are the wheels good?
Yes.
Okay. Give it a little push. Okay, here we go. Now this is what's important. Another little push. Okay, now let's just walk it down. Supervisor, how are the wheels?
Really good.
Okay, very good. Keep going. Slow is the important thing.
Okay, watch out on this side.
What's happening?
Watch out on this side, on Rob's side.
What is happening?
The wheel might hit the corner.
Is the wheel straight?
Yes, it is, but it's gonna hit the corner.
It's going to hit the corner.
Yes, move it this way.
Okay, I'm going to look at this. Can you guys
I
hold
don't
it?
know.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, it looks lined up all right.
I think it's okay.
What about that cardboard on the other side at the transition? Is that still there or is it moved?
How's the wheel?
There's no way.
Keep going. Go. All right. Good job.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Good job.
The last step in this process is to conduct a tilt test for the unit. This step is also extremely dangerous as the unit weighs more than a ton. The desired angle that the unit must reach without falling is 10 degrees. This test is being conducted by changing the elevation on a pallet cart. An instrument to measure the angle has been mounted to the side of the unit so the degree of tilt can be determined. Once this test is completed, the unit is now ready to be used and will become a part of the cloud.